I'm back. Glad you guys are still watching. Happy 2016. I'm sorry I've been on a 2-month hiatus, but I had to get my work done, guys. Got school. But anyways, so we're going to start the year off with reviewing every Batman movie, not including the animated ones, and every Superman movie. Of course, not including the animated one. Of course, I'm going to start at the Batman series reviews with the original 1989 Batman with Michael Keaton, Kim Basinger, and of course, Jack Nicholson. Just like many other people, including the great John Flinkinger himself, I am a humongous Batman fanatic. You may not see it because I talk about Marvel a lot on my channel, but I am a humongous Batman fan. I love the 1992 animated TV series. Who doesn't? I watched the 2004 series. I watched Batman the Brave and the Bold. And I watched the recent Beware the Batman that only lasts for like 26 episodes or whatever. And of course, I watched the 1966 TV series, which is so cheesy to watch. Because when they punch someone, the big letters come like pow, bang, just like in the old comic book. I mean, it's cheesy, but it's a good cheesy, not a terrible cheesy like we get to those Schumacher films later. Tim Burton is a perfect director for this film since after all the creepy and dark stuff that he's directed. And of course, I love some of his films like Edward Scissorhands and Frankenweenie, which is an underrated film in my opinion. I love Beetlejuice, love Corpse Bride. I like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory reboot that he did a couple years back. That was okay. Love Mars Attack. I like Ed Wood. I thought that film was okay. But his take on this movie, which is downright perfect. Burton was the perfect director of this movie because after all the creepy and dark and weird films that he directed in the past, he could direct a Batman movie that's just as creepy and dark as his other films. And it really shows. This movie is not a nostalgia, it's not a classic, it's a phenomenon. This movie is a phenomenon, and of course this movie has to be one of my top 15 favorite comic book films of all time. And I'm going to get into why. First off, the setting of Gotham City has to be the best looking Gotham City ever in a Batman film. Ever. I know the Nolan films, I know the setting of no. This is Gotham City. The Nolan films don't refer to them as Gotham City, so I'm not just going to talk about that. This film has the best looking Gotham City, yeah. Until the DC Cinematic Universe, whenever you see their version of Gotham City, but Tim Burton's Gotham City is the best looking because he knows it's a fantasy world. He knows this world is not real. He knows it's part of a comic book. So the way how he set up this world was just freaking great. I like the look of it feels very. It's a mix of just Tim Burton-y and comic booky. I like that feeling. I just like it. Now let's get into the cast. Michael Keaton as Batman. I know people back in the day probably give him some crap before the movie came out like Michael Keaton as Batman. No. But unfortunately people are still like that today. Michael B. Jordan as Human Torch. No. Ben Affleck as Batman. No. Jared Leto as the Joker. No. But Michael Keaton does a pretty fantastic job as the Caped Crusader, and not to say that because I love the character of Batman, but he does a phenomenal job as Batman. And the guy just nails it. He even nails the I'm Batman. Here's to more of the cast. Pat Hingle as Commissioner Gordon, Michael Gough as Alfred Pennyworth. These two are fantastic, but the one in the movie that stands out the most, Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Oh my god, even though I love Heath Ledger to death as the Joker, Jack Nicholson just nails it. You can call me Joker. As you can see, I'm always happy. He just freaking nails it. But if I want to get to more of the negatives, I say Kim Basinger as Vicky Vale. I don't hate Kim Basinger as an actress. I don't. She's a good actress. But she just cringeworthy sometimes as Vicky Vale, especially when she screams in damsel in distress. She just reminds me so much of Crystal Capshaw from Temple of Doom. It's like, oh my god, woman, come on now. And really, it's just annoying. Very annoying to the point where I just wanted to just punch her in the face and say, shut up! Sorry about that. And the soundtrack that Prince did was terrible. Just letting you know. But when you talk about Batman 1989, how can you not mention Bob? The best character in this entire film. He is just downright just awesome. Only just a few lines he had in this movie. He's instantly the best character ever. Ever in this movie. But unfortunately, the Joker had to kill him because the Joker is in that job. Yeah. As much as I love Hans Zimmer's score in the Dark Knight trilogy, Danny Elfman's score in this movie is the best score throughout the entire Batman series, in my opinion, because it's just so iconic. I mean, when you listen to Hans Zimmer's score, it's just like. If you compare it to Danny Elfman's score, Danny Elfman is more iconic and more noticeable, not really, more iconic than Hans Zimmer's score. I know Hans Zimmer's score is iconic too, but now it's just iconic as a score in the 1989 film. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this movie. It's a phenomenon. It's a classic. I love the heck out of this movie, despite some problems with me with Kim Basinger and the Prince soundtrack, which I do not like at all. This movie is freaking phenomenal, and it's epic, and it's really just... It's just, I can't describe it, but it's just freaking great in so many ways. I'm giving Batman an A-. Apologize, I did not keep my word last year when I said I was going to review every Tarantino film and every Rocky film, and I didn't review Return of the Jedi. I apologize for that. This year, I'm gonna keep my word this year, since I am gonna review pretty much mostly every Batman film, every Superman film, not including the animated ones you see. I don't own the Schumacher film, because you know how I feel about those. And of course, I'm going to tackle on the Superman series, which I don't own Man of Steel, which Man of Steel to me is not that great of a movie. I don't own Superman 3 and 4, because who would own those? But thank you so much for watching, guys. What do you think of Batman 1989 in the comment section down below? I am glad to be back. Happy 2016. Happy late 2016. Hope you're having a great first day of February. And if you're new to my channel, and if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and by the way, I changed my background into a DC background, because, you know, Batman v Superman coming out, you know. So I changed all my Marvel stuff. Yeah, got my Harley Quinn, my Wonder Woman. Yes, I have a Beast Boy statue because I love me some Teen Titans. I really wish they reboot that show, not that stupid Teen Titans Go. Just wanted to show you.